There is a single spoon of something sitting in a store near you right now, and it does something the lawn care industry really does not want you to know about. It almost sounds too good to be true, right? But there really is something that can do exactly that. Just one spoonful mixed with water and sprayed across your lawn can start turning weeds and moss black within 24 hours. And here's the part that surprises most people. While it's taking out the weeds, it can also make your grass noticeably darker, healthier, and greener. No, it's not some expensive lawn treatment or a fancy product with flashy marketing. In fact, it costs less than a candy bar. Now think about how most people deal with lawn problems. First, they buy a weed killer. Then they realize their grass looks stressed, so they buy fertilizer. After that, they notice moss spreading through the shady areas. So they end up buying a separate moss treatment too. Before long, they've spent a small fortune on 3 different products. Their garage is full of half-used bottles. And somehow the lawn still doesn't look the way they hoped. Today, I'm going to show you one simple product that can handle all 3 jobs. More importantly, I'll show you exactly how to use it the right way. Because here's the truth, use too much or apply it under the wrong conditions and you can damage your lawn. But use it correctly and you can completely transform your yard in just a few days. So stick around because knowing how to use it is just as important as knowing what it is. And before we jump in, if you're tired of wasting money on overpriced lawn products and want simple, affordable solutions that actually work, make sure you subscribe to Yard Doctor. This channel isn't about pushing sponsors or selling overpriced products. It's about sharing honest lawn care tips, proven methods, and budget-friendly tricks that deliver real results. Now, let's get into it. Before I reveal the secret ingredient, you need to understand something that most lawn care companies never explain. Weeds and moss aren't actually the real problem. They're a symptom. Think about it this way. Healthy, thick grass naturally crowds out weeds. But when your lawn becomes thin, weak, compacted, or nutrient deficient, it creates the perfect opportunity for weeds and moss to move in. It's just like mold growing in a damp room. The mold isn't the original problem, the moisture is. The same thing happens in your yard. If you simply spray weeds with a herbicide and walk away, you've only treated what you can see. The weak lawn underneath is still there, waiting to be invaded all over again. That's why weeds keep coming back year after year. The real solution isn't just killing weeds. It's building a lawn that's so thick, healthy, and strong that weeds struggle to survive in the first place. And that's exactly where this inexpensive mineral comes in. For over 100 years, professional groundskeepers relied on it to keep golf courses, cricket fields, and estate lawns looking deep green and nearly flawless. Back then, it wasn't considered a secret. But over time, lawn care companies discovered they could package its benefits into multiple products and sell them separately at much higher prices. That simple mineral is called iron sulfate, also known as ferrous sulfate or sulfate of iron. And once you understand how it works, you'll never look at expensive lawn products the same way again. So, how can one simple product kill weeds and moss while making your grass healthier at the same time? It all comes down to one surprisingly simple difference: the shape of the leaf. Let me explain. When you spray iron sulfate across your lawn, it lands on everything. Your grass, the weeds, and the moss all get coated with the same solution, but they don't all react the same way. Broadleaf weeds like dandelions, clover, chickweed, and creeping Charlie have wide, flat leaves. Moss acts almost like a sponge, soaking up moisture and holding it on the surface. That means these plants trap a much heavier dose of iron sulfate. Within hours, the leaf tissue begins to burn. By the next day, you'll notice the weeds turning dark, curling up, and slowly dying. Now look at your grass. Grass blades are completely different. They're thin, upright, and covered with a natural waxy coating. Instead of holding the spray, most of it slides right off the blade and down into the base of the plant. So while weeds receive a heavy dose, your lawn only gets a light coating. And here's where things get really interesting. For weeds, iron sulfate is damaging. For grass, it's actually a nutrient. Iron plays a key role in producing chlorophyll, the pigment that gives grass its rich green color. So instead of being harmed, healthy turf uses that small amount of iron to boost its color and overall appearance. That's why, just a few days after treatment, many lawns go from looking pale and tired to a deep, rich green that's usually associated with professionally maintained golf courses. It almost looks like magic, but it isn't. It's simply the way different plants are built. Broadleaf weeds and moss hold onto the spray long enough to be damaged. grass sheds most of it, then benefits from what remains. The same spray, two completely different results. And that's exactly why this trick has stood the test of time. Now, knowing why it works is one thing. Using it correctly is another, because there are a few simple mistakes that can leave your lawn looking amazing or accidentally scorch part of it. Let's go through the right way to mix it, apply it, and get the best possible results. Now that you know why iron sulfate works, let's talk about the part that really matters using it the right way, because this is where most people get it wrong. The difference between a lawn that looks like a golf course and one with burnt patches often comes down to just a few simple mistakes. The first thing you need is plain iron sulfate powder. It may also be labeled as ferrous sulfate or sulfate of iron. Don't get distracted by fancy packaging with pictures of perfect lawns on the front. Most of those premium products contain the exact same active ingredient. You're just paying extra for the branding. Buying plain iron sulfate can save you a lot of money while giving you the same results. For a standard 1-gallon pump sprayer, mix about 1 heaping tablespoon of iron sulfate into 1 gallon of water. Stir or shake the mixture until the powder is completely dissolved. The water should have a light tea-colored appearance when it's ready. That single gallon is usually enough to cover several hundred square feet of lawn. Now, here's an important tip. More isn't better. A lot of people think doubling the amount will kill weeds faster, but that's exactly how you end up damaging your grass. Stick to the recommended mix. If your lawn needs another treatment later, it's always safer to make a second application than to use an overly strong solution the first time. Timing is just as important as the mixture itself. The best day to spray is cool, cloudy, and slightly damp. Early morning or late afternoon is ideal because the lawn isn't under heat stress. Avoid spraying during the hottest part of the day. Hot sunshine combined with iron sulfate can increase the risk of scorching your grass, especially if the lawn is already dry. Also, check the weather forecast before you begin. If heavy rain is expected within the next couple of hours, wait another day. You want the solution to stay on the leaves long enough to do its job instead of being washed away. When you're ready to spray, don't rush. Walk at a steady pace and apply an even, light coat across the lawn. Think of it like painting a wall. Each pass should slightly overlap the previous one so you don't leave streaks or miss spots. Try not to soak one area while barely spraying another. An even application produces an even green color. There's one more thing you should know before you start. Iron sulfate can stain. If it lands on your driveway, patio, concrete, fences, or even your shoes, it can leave rusty orange stains that are difficult to remove. Wear gloves, avoid spraying hard surfaces, and if you accidentally spill some on concrete, rinse it off immediately before it has a chance to dry. These small precautions take just a few seconds, but they'll save you a lot of frustration later. Once everything is sprayed, the hardest part begins: waiting. At first, it may not look like anything is happening, but don't worry. The real transformation is only getting started. In the next section, I'll show you exactly what happens during the first 24 hours, the first week, and why some weeds disappear immediately while others need one final follow-up treatment. So, you've sprayed the lawn. Now comes the part everyone waits for: what happens next? The first thing I'll tell you is this: don't panic if you don't see its instant results. During the first few hours, your lawn will probably look exactly the same. That's completely normal. Iron sulfate isn't one of those products that gives you dramatic results in 5 minutes. It's working, but you just can't see it yet. Usually, by the next morning, that's when the transformation starts. The moss is often the first thing to react. Instead of its healthy green color, it begins turning dark brown or almost black. That's actually a good sign. It means the moss is dying. The broadleaf weeds won't look much better. Clover starts curling up. Chickweed shrivels. Young dandelions begin to blacken around the edges. Within a day or two, many of them look like they've been scorched by fire. If you've never used iron sulfate before, it can actually be a little shocking to see. But that's exactly what you want. Those black wilted weeds are proof that the treatment is doing its job. Now, I also want to be honest with you, because that's what this channel is all about. Not every weed is going to disappear after one application. Small, young weeds usually don't stand much of a chance. But those giant dandelions that have been growing for months, the ones with deep taproots buried far below the soil, they're a different story. Iron sulfate will usually burn off the leaves and weaken the plant, but that deep root can still have enough energy to push out new growth a week or two later. That's not because the product failed. That's just how nature works. Those older weeds have been storing energy underground for months. The good news is they're much easier to deal with after the first treatment. When they send up fresh growth, simply spray them again or pull them by hand while they're weakened. Most stubborn weeds don't survive for long after that. Anyone promising that one spray will permanently eliminate every weed in your yard forever probably has something to sell you. Real lawn care doesn't work that way. Healthy lawns are built over time, not overnight. Now, while all of this is happening to the weeds, your grass is quietly doing the exact opposite. Within 2 or 3 days, you'll notice the color beginning to change. That pale, tired-looking lawn starts taking on a deeper shade of green. By the end of the week, many homeowners are surprised just how different their lawn looks. The color becomes richer, the lawn looks healthier, and perhaps the best part, you get that beautiful dark green appearance without forcing a burst of rapid growth like high nitrogen fertilizers do. That means less mowing while still getting a lawn that looks professionally maintained. Once the moss has completely turned black, don't just leave it sitting there. Give it another couple of days, then grab a rake and remove it. You'll notice it comes up much more easily now because it's completely dead. Underneath, you'll probably find patches of bare soil where the moss used to grow. Don't waste that opportunity. Spread a little grass seed over those areas, keep the soil moist, and let healthy grass fill the space before weeds or moss can return. That's how you win the long-term battle. You're not just killing the problem. You're replacing it with thick, healthy turf that naturally keeps weeds from taking over again. And believe it or not, this isn't some new lawn care hack that someone invented for social media. Groundskeepers have been using this exact approach for well over a century. In the next part, I'll show you why this old-school method almost disappeared and how the lawn care industry turned one inexpensive ingredient into several expensive products. Here's something most people don't realize. Iron sulfate isn't some new lawn care breakthrough. It didn't suddenly appear because of social media or a new gardening trend. In fact, people have been using it for well over 100 years. Long before modern lawn care companies filled store shelves with dozens of expensive products, professional groundskeepers were already using this simple mineral to maintain some of the most beautiful lawns in the world. Think about the old golf courses, cricket grounds, bowling greens, and large country estates. Those perfectly striped, deep green lawns didn't happen by accident. The people responsible for maintaining them knew something that many homeowners have forgotten. Their secret wasn't a garage full of specialty products. It was a simple homemade mixture called lawn sand. The recipe was straightforward. A little sand, a small amount of nitrogen, and iron sulfate mixed together by hand. They would spread it across the lawn, and every time the same thing happened. The moss began to die, broadleaf weeds started blackening, and the grass responded with a rich, healthy green color that became the standard for professional turf. For decades, this wasn't considered a secret at all. It was simply the way experienced groundskeepers cared for their lawns. So what changed? The answer is surprisingly simple. As the lawn care industry grew, companies realized they could make far more money by separating one affordable solution into several expensive products. Instead of selling one treatment that handled multiple problems, they created individual bottles for weed control, moss removal, lawn greening, and turf conditioning. Each one came with flashy packaging, bold promises, and a much higher price tag. The result? Homeowners started believing they needed an entire collection of products just to keep their lawns healthy. Meanwhile, one of the most effective ingredients had been hiding in plain sight the whole time. That's exactly why I started Yard Doctor. I don't believe lawn care has to be complicated or expensive. My goal is to cut through the marketing and show you the methods that have actually worked for generations. Sometimes the oldest solutions are still the best ones, and iron sulfate is a perfect example. But here's the really interesting part. Killing weeds and greening your lawn are only two of the benefits. This simple mineral has a few more tricks that most homeowners never hear about, and some of them can save you even more time and money throughout the year. Let's take a look at those next. Now, before we wrap this up, there are a few extra benefits of iron sulfate that don't get talked about nearly enough. Most people buy it to deal with weeds or moss, but that's only part of the story. When it's used correctly, iron sulfate can also help your lawn develop a richer, healthier appearance throughout the growing season. Many lawn enthusiasts also use it to improve turf color without encouraging the rapid, lush growth that often comes with high nitrogen fertilizers. That means your lawn can look greener without leaving you mowing every few days. Many homeowners also apply it before the colder months because it helps maintain color and supports stronger-looking turf heading into winter. And if you've ever dealt with muddy worm casts covering your lawn after rain, you may notice fewer of them following regular iron sulfate treatments. For one inexpensive product, that's a pretty impressive list of benefits. But before you grab a bag and start spraying, let's go over the biggest mistakes people make. The first mistake is spraying on a hot, sunny afternoon. I know it's tempting to treat the lawn whenever you have free time, but heat and iron sulfate are not a good combination. On a hot lawn, the risk of damaging your grass goes up. Instead, wait for a cool, cloudy day or spray early in the morning or later in the evening. The second mistake is using too much. People often think if 1 tablespoon works, 2 must work even better. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. A stronger mixture doesn't necessarily give better results. It simply increases the chance of stressing your lawn. If your weeds need another treatment, make a second light application later instead of trying to do everything in one pass. The third mistake is forgetting that iron sulfate stains. It can leave rusty marks on concrete, patios, driveways, fences, shoes, and even your hands. Wear gloves, avoid hard surfaces, and rinse off any accidental spills immediately before they dry. Another common mistake is using it on brand new grass. Young seedlings haven't developed the protective waxy coating that mature grass has, making them much more sensitive. Let your new lawn establish itself before using any iron sulfate treatment. And finally, remember that this isn't a cure for every weed in your yard. Iron sulfate works best on broadleaf weeds and moss. It isn't designed to control grassy weeds like crabgrass because those weeds are closely related to your lawn grass and react differently. Using the right product for the right problem will always give you better results. Now, you might be wondering where to buy it. The easiest option is to look for plain iron sulfate or ferrous sulfate powder at your local garden center, farm supply store, or online. Read the ingredient label instead of the marketing on the front of the package. If iron sulfate is the active ingredient, you're getting the same mineral that professional groundskeepers have relied on for generations. A single bag usually lasts for multiple seasons, making it one of the most affordable lawn care products you can buy. So let's put everything together. Instead of spending money on separate products for weeds, moss, and lawn color, one simple mineral can help you tackle all three jobs. Use it correctly, apply it under the right conditions, and you'll be surprised at how much healthier and greener your lawn can look. Sometimes the best lawn care solutions aren't the newest ones. They're the methods that have quietly worked for generations. That's exactly what Yard Doctor is all about, cutting through the hype and sharing practical lawn care tips that actually make a difference. Now I'd love to hear from you. What's the biggest problem in your lawn right now? Is it clover taking over? Moss in the shady areas? Dandelions that keep coming back every spring? Leave a comment below and let everyone know. I read as many comments as I can, and your experience might help someone else who's dealing with the same issue. And if you've already tried iron sulfate, tell us how it worked for you. Those real-world results are often more valuable than anything I can say in a video. If you found this guide helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Yard Doctor for more honest lawn care tips, money-saving tricks, and step-by-step guides that actually work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of your lawn, and it'll take care of the way your home looks.